Hi Clashers, and welcome to another exciting war recap from clash.edu, the clan that is passionate about helping its members learn advanced attack strategies in Clash of Clans to improve their ability to 3-star bases in clan wars. As you can see, this wasn't much of a war. I think Kalaj clan kind of gave up about halfway through the war. They left 21 attacks on the table. Not a good way to win a war. As you can see, they had 2 Town Hall 10s to our 0 Town Hall 10s and a full complement of Town Hall 9s. We were able to 3-star all of their Town Hall 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, and 5s. So other than the Town Hall 10s, which we only scored 2 stars on, we took all of the stars from Kalaj clan in this war. There are 3 attacks I want to show you in this war. This was another great war. We're continuing learning to improve our base analysis and our ability to attack bases in creative ways to score all 3 stars. We're going to start down here with a Town Hall 8. Jez Monk has a beautiful attack, a holo based attack on this. And as you're looking at this base, whenever you see a base that has all of the air defenses in the core, and particularly if it also has a good amount of the archer towers in the core, you know that this base is just right for a hog and loon based attack, because once you clear out the core with your hogs, there's really nothing left on the base that's going to defend your loons. All of your mortars, all of your cannons, even your wizard towers don't do a ton of damage to your loons. So let's take a look at how Jez Monk engineers this 3-star holo based attack. So as you can see here, with any attack like this, the first thing you need to do at a Town Hall 8 is empty the clan castle and kill those clan castle troops. They will destroy both your hogs and your loons if you don't take care of them at the outset of the attack. So he's going to lure this dragon and archer and wizard over to the corner, and then he's just going to kill them, it looks like, with some distracting barbs and then some wizards here. When the dragon is distracted by the barbs, he's just going to keep dropping wizards around, and they're going to make pretty quick work of that final dragon. So good job with that. From this point, he needs to build a funnel, because remember, what he really needs to do is get all of his hogs into the core of the base. So he basically needs to build a little funnel, especially on those defensive buildings, to try and get his big group of hogs into the core. So you can see he sent out a couple small groups of hogs to build those breaks in those defensive structures, and then he's just going to send those hogs right into the core. And as long as he keeps them nice and healed up here, they're going to take out almost all of the structures on this base that can defend against balloons. So he's using all 3 heals in the core, wants to keep those hogs nice and healthy. And then once that's over, you're going to watch him start to drop targeted loons. And he's going to drop a lot more loons on those few defenses that are actually capable of hitting his balloons. But as you can see, I mean, this attack is basically over now. Once that wizard tower goes down, there's nothing that can stop his loons. And in fact, that last defense just went down. So it's all cleanup from here. So a holo attack can be really, really effective against bases like this that have all of their air defense really central in the core of a base. Really nice job to Jez Monk. I want to show a really another really beautiful attack. This is Govalo, done by one of our newer members, Zawanda. Take a look at this base. It's actually a kind of a tough base to think about. If you bring hogs around the outside, you're likely going to run into giant bombs in some of these compartments. You're also tons of potential spring traps in between all of these defenses around the outside. So hogs are potentially problematic here. You've got another base, though, where all of the air defenses are cored in the center. So he's got a bunch of level 7 air defenses, but they're all in a single compartment. So take a look at how Zawanda uses a beautiful Golem, Valkyrie, and Loon-based attack to just completely dismantle this base. As with any attack at Town Hall 9, there's two things that you usually need to do to start. First, you need to lure the clan castle, kill the clan castle, and kill the queen. He's going to choose not to lure in this case, or to lure with a golem, which ends up working out all right, especially since he knows that there's no dragon in there. There's some Valks and a couple of wizards, and so he's going to send in his witches and queen to take care of them. He does kind of sacrifice this golem a little bit. Maybe it could have been a little bit more efficient with that kill, because that Valkyrie and balloon are still going, but it doesn't really matter. So what he's doing now is he's trying to build a really nice funnel, and basically what he wants to do is take care of a lot of these outside buildings so that when he drops his Valkyries, they're going to go right into the core. He's got a jump spell there saved. You can see all the Valkyries are in. He's got the jump. Now Valkyries, remember, are going to always prefer to go in between buildings because they have splash damage. So if they're in between buildings, they'll actually destroy two buildings at the same time. So now his Valks are in the core. He's going to drop a Rage. I think he's going to drop a Heal. And the Valkyries are basically just going to take out everything in the core. They're going to take out the king. They're going to take out all those air defenses. They're going to take out those Teslas. His king is still almost full health there. The queen has now made it into the core. And now it's just a matter of dropping targeted loons all around the base to take out all of those remaining defenses. And you can see, since they're so distracted by the king and the Valkyries in the core, a lot of those air defending towers are not even targeting his loons. So the loons are just basically coming in. He's still got 4 in reserve. He's going to be able to drop and take out that final Tesla and air blower. Now, this was just a really nice attack. Great use of targeted loons and Valkyries. I think Valkyries are one of the most underused troops in Clan Wars. There are some bases like this that would be really difficult to take out with other attack strategies, but using the splash damage and just the incredibly high damage that Valkyries can deal, especially when raged, works out really well on a base like this. At this point, it's just cleanup. He still has his king walking around cleaning up, has a couple of Valks and still a handful of loons there and a wizard. So let's just watch the rest of this cleanup. Really nice Govalo by Zawanda. Great job. One more Town Hall 9 attack. Replays would not be the same without some kind of hog-based attack. So let's take a look at this one. This is kind of a strange base. It looks like one that somebody sort of designed on their own. You know, sometimes those custom designed bases can be really effective. This one didn't end up being very effective, but take a look at how we used a Goho based attack to dismantle and 3-star this base. So, like you might have guessed, first thing you need to do is get the clan castle, kill the queen. So I'm not going to lure on this base. The lure was kind of difficult and expensive. It would have required probably 3 or 4 hogs in order to get the lure because of the placement of the clan castle in relation to all the other. And so I'm just going to drop in, and in fact this was a cleanup attack, and so I knew that there was no dragon in there. It was mostly wizards, a couple of Valks, and so I counted on my king to be able to take out both the queen and some of the clan castle troops, and then use the poison to take out the wizards and some of the other lower level. So we still have a golem that hasn't split yet in the core there. The queen is doing some good work on the X-bows and some of those other central things. And now I'm just sending in targeted hogs around the base to take out. See, we've got that double giant bomb, but they triggered independently. I knew that was there, so I had the heal there ready for it. We've got another set, and we're just going to keep feeding in hogs as we move around the base in a clockwise direction, and keeping them in heal as long as we can. One more heal there. Keep those hogs nice and full health as we move around the base. Queen is still going. Golem is still tanking for some of those defenses. And once this last cannon goes down, those hogs are going to turn their attention to the skeleton traps and the king. And at that point, it's just all cleanup. Dropped a couple of wizards around the outside. Those are still going around cleaning things up. Also have a few goblins. I think goblins are really underused in war too. When you have lots of high hit point storages on the outside that you know that your main troops are not going to encounter, having a handful of goblins to drop really makes quick work of these. So watch this high hit point storage. I've got, I think, 6 goblins there. Watch how quickly they take it out. That's much faster than 2 wizards would have taken out that same storage. So goblins can be really useful for cleanup when you're worried about time in an attack like this. So that was our war versus Kalaj clan. Ended up being a great war for us. Took all but 2 stars on the board. If you are interested in a clan that is passionate about helping its members learn to use advanced attack strategies to 3-star bases in Clash of Clans, consider joining clash.edu. All of our information is in the video notes below. You can visit our recruiting thread, see what we're all about, and apply to join.